And this match is underway. Hard Day versus RadicaL. Round 4. It's the last one. Hard Day leading this entire game 2-1 over RadicaL. Hard Day starting in control, doing a 4-1 split. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, a pipeline spawn. A pipeline spawn for RadicaL. Oh boy, oh my god, I think I jinxed him. Because I did this to Quoth and 8-6. I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry. Oh boy, and here we go. We got a 4-1 split. Okay. It looks like they're gonna try to go for a base rush here. If they pull this off, they could end up winning. 4 Marines now. Draco trying to pull their fire to make them not advance. Here they go. Here they go. Shh, quiet. Quiet. They're being really loud. Okay. Focus. Okay, so we might see some suicides happen. Oh my god, they might actually pull this off. 32%. Nope. A blueprint has been dropped. A blueprint has been dropped. So they gotta get out of there and find that blueprint. They gotta go now. Now, 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 now. Come on. They got to find that blueprint somewhere on the map, and we're seeing Hard Day converge on that. Okay. And they're not going to find it, and they are going to they're going to relocate to subsector. By the way, that's another opening for a pipeline spawn, is a base rush. So they have now finished there, and they're going to build another one up in control and get that back. And here we go. Pressure from RadicaL in subsector. They have to try to get this down. Meanwhile, that's going to buy RadicaL some time to assist around the map. Carapace has just been completed. Flex and Draco sitting outside subsector against Snelephant, Mythosiris, and Verslayer. There goes a Gorge from RadicaL into Nano. He's going to meet JB Twist. Oh boy. Okay, no, he's going to go into cargo, it looks like. And here comes the rush into subsector. All of RadicaL's 5 aliens completely cleaning them out of there. Lameness as the Gorge trying to get away from JB Twist. JB Twist and he just barely gets away with 28% health. Shocks does take down.
Proceed to waypoint.
Very good job. I hit the wrong key there, sorry. And subsector is cleared out. Let's see if RadicaL can continue to push these guys out of here. I mean, Malga taking down this RT in the dome. Mines have started. And now it looks like a regular start. I don't think, I mean, other than resource loss for Hard Day, I don't think it's set them up too much on the map. It may have helped them obviously stop Hard Day from expanding into Nano right away. But, I mean, we're seeing a little bit of harassment now. Lameness, the only one left in control. Mythosiris comes, gets killed as well. Good job, Lameness. Doing some really good bites, 21%. Using those structures as cover. He's got to get out of there. He's going to get killed. And the Skulk that was on the Skylights RT is out of there as well. Alright, and we are restarting here again. So Malga goes JB Twist and Flex. Sorry, I got confused there because I glanced over at chat. I shouldn't do that. Okay, Snelephant in subsector, building up the RT. Over in topographical, we got Flex taking down the RT over there, and Mythosiris coming in with mines, setting him down, trying to get him out of there. He does. Flex does end up going down. And the Sys chain has gone into cargo where a harvester is being put up. You know, with all that happened in the beginning, you can see how fast Hard Day bounced back from that. Look at the res. Just look at that. Look at the res graph. That's nuts. They're sitting on 6 RTs, 142 to 59. You know, they secured Nanogrid. Verslayer building that up. Armor 1 has started. Allen moving into topographical. Oh, this just isn't looking good for RadicaL. For RadicaL to win this, I mean, they need to obviously establish map control and get hard.day on defense all the time. Oh my god, 1% on that. You better finish that off. Alright, Draco does finish that off and ends up getting killed, but that's okay. He finished off that RT. Here comes RadicaL completely pushing into Nano, denying this res. They're going to take 2 res points down, which is still going to leave hard.day with 4. 1 RT does go down. JB Twist and Malga sitting outside. Here comes the push from the aliens. JB Twist taking down Shocks. Mythosiris taking down a Hydra. And JB Twist finally going down. The Hydra that he took down was in here, by the way. And Nano is now cleared out, leaving hard.day with, 5 RTs. Shotguns have now started. Armor 1 is going to get finished as well. I mean, Verslayer and Snellelephant taking down Allen and Flex somewhere on the map, and Draco and Lameness trying to get these guys out of C12. We're seeing Snellelephant move into cargo. Observatory has been completed. We're going to see Phase Tech starting soon. And we're seeing that Shocks as the Lurk taking down a Marine in cargo. Phase Tech, there we go, has started. And now 3 Marines coming in from control into topographical. We see Levsteel 32%. He's got to get out of there. He's got a lot of Marines coming after him. Trying to do a little cat and mouse. Trying to get out of there through the vents. He does escape. A mine does go off, but barely takes him out. 7%. Seen Shocks come around the corner. 4 Marines now in East Junction. Malga and JB Twist against Allen. It looks like he's gonna get tagged in the vent. Weapons 1 now has started for the Marines. Up in Skylights, we got Flex taking down another RT. And these guys are really pushing C12. They know that if they lock them in there, in C12, I mean, they're going to lock them there, and basically pinch them in pipeline. They can also easily cut the sys chain right now. These Marines are being pinched now in the dome. Cargo has been claimed, but I mean, let's look at this resource. Let's be realistic here, guys. 6 versus 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about that. Okay, that actually looked like something different. Those are supposed to be exclamation marks, so if they look like something different, I am so sorry. I don't want to offend anyone out there. Alright, Mythosiris in East Junction building up the power, and the phase gate blueprint is down. We're seeing that Gorge Tunnels has been completed. They're going to link up pipeline and cargo to get there very quickly. Phase gate now, very good spot to have a Nano. I mean, you're going to basically cut out this area of the map and be easy to respond to any threats in Nano, which they're going to go right now. Mythosiris is the only one that's going to go in there and try to take that out. Meanwhile, over in C12, we're seeing JB Twist and Verslayer up against these Marines or aliens. Shocks does spike down Verslayer. Allen does take down JB Twist, and Mythosiris is still fighting Draco in Nanogrid, trying to get him off of those RTs. RadicaL trying to bring the fight into Nano. Seen a little bit of a fight or harassment happening in control, 12% on that IP. Draco does end up winning. Shocks flying in and out of there. He finally gets taken down by Malga, and Shocks doing a little bit of attack runs. He has to be careful. JB Twist now coming in there. He does escape through the vents, and this poor C12 RT is now under attack with a weapons 1 shotgun. Levsteel coming around the corner. And Allen trying to take their fight to Verslayer. He's going to be backed up by JB Twist and Malga, who's going to be walking in there. He does end up taking both those down. Great shots by Verslayer with that shotgun. Taking down JB Twist, taking down Draco as well. And see, the battle for C12 is kind of over. Over in cargo, we got Mythosiris fighting Lameness who's going to be jumping in and out of this cargo hive to try to save himself, save the gorge. We do have the Crags there trying to heal him, help him out. He's trying, not very good luck against Mythosiris. Shocks comes right around the corner through that gorge tunnel to back him up, and now a pressure team coming into pipeline. Malga, JB Twist, and Verslayer taking down one of the 2 left RTs that the aliens have. Cargo Hive has finished. Weapons 2 has started. Look at that. A phase gate up in subsector. That's going to clear this side of the map. This is hard day territory in there. And this pressure team in pipeline is going to get cleaned up. It looks like the only one left is Malga. And these RTs 10% and 11% in nanogrid. They just saved them. Here comes an armory in nanogrid as well to help hold that. This is not looking good. There's a scan for cargo, so hard day does know that they're there. Blink has started, Leap has started, which may give RadicaL a little bit of an edge, but again, I'm gonna say that and that. Yeah, sorry, my arrows suck. But basically, this is a res game, and they are well behind. Draco at 41, Flex at 44, Levsteel at 41, Allen at 42, personal res. The Lurk ends up going down. Shocks gets killed. In Nano, that's a 30 res loss. That's going to really hurt RadicaL, especially when they're on the back foot from this res game. So in cargo, we're seeing now 3 of Hard Day Marines pushing in there, and while that's happening, over in East Junction, we're seeing that the phase gate might be going down. Mythosiris comes in there to try to take him out. He ends up going down. We see mines being blown up everywhere. That phase gate ends up going down, but over in cargo, these 3 Marines, they're taking out this gorge tunnel to stop these reinforcements from coming in. 1 Crag is down. Let's see if they can actually take down that phase gate and then clean up these Marines. That's going to help RadicaL. They are now sitting on 3 RTs, and they're biting the RTs at Nano. So good comeback from RadicaL here on the game. Blink has been completed. Let's see if they're going to be able to get these fades out on the field. 4 of their members can get fades out right away, but against, they'd be going up against, by the time they get those fades out, they'd be going against Shotgun, Weapons 1, Weapons 2, Marines, which obviously can be very deadly to fades, especially in the hands of very good shots. So that phase gate is going back up in East Junction. I mean, when they're sitting on this much res, well, they were sitting on 6 RTs, they're back down to 3, building 4 up. We are seeing Allen and Flex trying to take these guys out of East Junction, failing horribly. 39% health built on that East Junction phase gate, and now we see the blueprints being dropped for those RTs. Gorge Tunnel has been reset in cargo. Biobomb has started. Allen and Flex in there as eggs. I'd have to say, RadicaL playing a very strong pipeline game. I've been seeing those a lot lately. So either teams have been practicing a pipeline spawn, or they're just getting really lucky. But you know, it's kind of giving them a little bit of an edge. I mean, a little bit of an edge was that beginning. I mean, Hard Day started a little bit on the back foot, but they seem to, right now regain themselves. Malga nipping Allen with some chip damage and killing him around the corner there as he tries to escape to Topographical. 2 Marines now, Mythosiris and Snellelephant coming into cargo. We do have Flex on the field as a fade. 49, 48, and 50 for Allen, Levsteel, and Draco. They can get 3 fades on the field 3 more fades on the field very quickly, with Blink, by the way. Mythosiris and Snellelephant doing a very good job taking down Shocks and Allen. Gotta be careful here. I mean, that fade can, basically accidentally blink in, and 2 or 3 well-put shotgun blasts from these guys can end up taking him out. Oh man, Flex is now below half health. He's standing by this hive, standing by this crag. And now Weapons 3 has started. With the fades out on the field, that's a good call. Weapons 3, Armor 2, those are very, very, very dangerous to fades. We're seeing now Malga and Verslayer in pipeline doing a little pressure there. Malga was nano shielded, ends up taking down that defense, and that Harvester is going to go down. RadicaL trying to get these two Marines still out of cargo. Flex coming from behind and finally taking out that Marine, but map control still goes to hard.day. Res control still goes to hard.day. Basically, RadicaL is resource starved right now. Let's look at this. Resource towers 10 killed versus 6. 7 RTs. Look at that. They were even for just a bit. Team resources 720 versus 314. Not looking good when you look at the game from the numbers. We do have 2 fades on the field, Flex and Allen. Draco is an egg, he's going fade as well, so we'll have 3 fades on the field, but against Weapons 3, Shotgun Marines, Armor 2, it's gonna be pretty hard to take that down. It's a lot of swipes to take down those Marines, and meanwhile you're getting tagged by Weapon 3 shotguns. These fades are gonna need to work together really, really well. Really well. And if they can work together with their Sculpt counterparts to try to, have those guys absorb some of those hits. Look at this. Look at these. These guys are living like crazy. Finally get taken down. Over in pipeline, we got Malga and Verslayer taking out the upgrades. There goes Carapace Shell. And now they're going to go after the Gorge Tunnel. Here comes Draco. I almost said here comes Draco and Malfoy. This is not Harry Potter Online. This is Natural Selection 2. So they do end up saving that and use the Gorge Tunnel to get back into cargo. Doing a little bit of res harass there. Oh my goodness. I mean, 7 RTs that hard.day is sitting on versus just 1. 3 fades on the field. And Carapace has been reestablished. They're going to try to push them out of subsector. If they can gain some more map control and hold some res nodes. We're seeing that Levsteel is at 53 res. He's not going to go fade, at least not yet. Looks like he may try to save for Onos. And the plan is to obviously get more res around the map, maybe win more engagements. And Malga over in the neck, getting nano shielded, finally get taken out. Subsector has been taken away from hard.day. Prototype lab has been completed. I mean, now with 7 RTs and all this, like, RadicaL is just going to get out-teched, at this point. Oh, and there goes Allen as he slips down this hallway. Fade lost. Here we go. Phase gate going up. In system waypointing, Levsteel going in there alone against 3 Marines. That's not smart. Seeing Power just got bitten down in subsector. Arc Factory being put up in East Junction. Very nice call. I mean, they could have put that up in system waypointing as well, but East Junction is okay. So now RadicaL really, really on their back foot. They are fighting an uphill battle. They they need to focus and start getting hard.day on the defense, as well as start biting RTs. They need to start getting RTs. There we go. That's cute. Look at that. Little sentry gun action in a competitive game. I've seen that more and more. It's a good deterrent. A lot of people are like, oh, sentries, why are you wasting it? Well, one, when you're sitting on 6 or 7 RTs, why not? And also, it is a good deterrent. It kind of buys you a little bit of extra seconds. And sometimes those extra seconds can mean the difference. Look at that! Oh my god, Sneaky Elephant! Did you see that? Did you see that? He came in right here! Look at him, he says hi! He came in right here while they were all biting that CC. Put the shotgun nozzle to the back of that fade and just pulled the trigger. Oh my goodness. That was so awesome. So we're seeing in pipeline 3 of Hard Day's Marines, and that pipeline goes down. We're seeing a little bit of, you know, Alan doing a little bit of fighting here. A beacon happening. Alan getting taken down. These guys are gonna resupply, go back through the phase gate, get to East Junction, and I mean, RadicaL has enough to drop another hive, but it's almost gonna be too little, too late. We're seeing now JB Twist and Malga cleaning up these sys in C12, moving through the neck down into pipeline where they're gonna meet Alan. And this Armor 3 now has started. RadicaL is just gonna be, I mean, they're just, this is tough. RadicaL is not gonna have a chance to come back on this. They're gonna have to pull out a miracle. They're gonna have to pull a miracle out of their gorge tunnel. So JB, Twist, and Malga cleaning up. There goes a phase gate and power node in pipeline, and now here comes, I mean, they're just going to pinch cargo. RadicaL is probably going to do one more all-in push somewhere. It may lose, you know, it'll probably get, you know, probably won't do anything, and after they get all cleaned up, they'll call it good game. So Draco now moving back into there. We've seen in pipeline another harvester going down. There's RadicaL just sitting on one. We're seeing now a lot of them moving in through system waypointing. They did take down the power there. Verslayer going down. Snellelephant going down. And RT harassing. A little too late. And they're trying to reestablish in subsector. It looks like they're going to try to grab that as a hive location. Yep, there it goes. Subsector has been claimed. A CC has been put down in pipeline, so a little bit of a base trading there. 2 Marines over in cargo. Meanwhile, Skylight's RT is being harassed as well. Malga taking down Levsteel as he tries to stop them. And the Harvester is at 30%. That's going to go down. Draco coming in there as the Fade. He better be careful. Oh my goodness. Against weapons. Oh, he just shot to the ceiling. Oh my gosh! What a shot! What a shot from Malga, and the lifeless body falls to the ground. Oh my gosh, what a shot from across the room. Oh, there goes their only other Fade. There is nothing left for them to do on this map. I can't see any outs that they have. So they have just, oh, I see you guys just got to that Fade kill with Cheeky Elephant. That was awesome. That was so awesome. He just came in there, just BAM! Alright, so Skylights is, you know, Malga shooting off a Skulk from there, and we're seeing now a little bit of a forward push here by RadicaL. Trying to get Levsteel blinking over. I'm sorry, not blinking, shadow stepping, because actually don't have blink. Verslayer being taken down, or I'm sorry, Alan being taken down by Verslayer, and they do hold pipeline. Malga taking down Harvesters. We have jetpacks coming out on the field. Oh, God, this is gonna be really bad. I'm seeing now in the personal res that there is no more way, like there's no way anyone's close to an Onos. Looks like that res was spent. It's gone. RadicaL sitting on 2 RTs. Since Subsector has been built, they regained Blink, Leap, and Bile Bomb. Crag Hive has been completed again. And now, like, Hard Day is just kind of holding right now. I think what they're doing, and they're beaconing back to get jetpacks. So they're beaconing, resupply, get jetpacks, get back on the field, and go and move in for the kill. This is it. See, here comes two. Oh, I thought 4 of them were going to come, but they split off. In Y Junction, we got JB Twist and Mythosiris. Looks like they were hanging around that power node, but they're not going to build that. They're just going to come in with jetpacks right into cargo. And here we go. They're going to... Weapons. Look how fast Weapons 3 shotguns takes down these crags. It's just a few shots. So they are shooting down this hive. 62%. Sneaky Elephant in there as well. Pipeline command center being harassed. 35%. They're going to end up taking down this hive. They're going to just keep... Another Marine coming in. 16%. Cargo hive about to come down. 5% and it's down. RadicaL losing cargo. There comes a beacon to get those Marines out of there and save that equipment. Jetpacks have now been lost because the command chair in Pipeline was destroyed. So they're going to need to get that up in order for everyone else to rebuy jetpacks. There's a couple people without them. JB Twist and Verslayer don't have jetpacks. Mythosiris does. RadicaL biting the RT in Pipeline. I mean, I have to say, RadicaL's like really playing their hearts out right now, but hard.day needs to shut this down. So they're rebuilding this. There comes the phase gate. They're going to reestablish here. Jetpacks are now repurchasable. And so far, they haven't really done anything with this robotics factory. It's not even an ARC factory, actually. They haven't even upgraded it. So it looks like ARCs is not on the menu right now. 25 T-Res for RadicaL, not enough to drop cargo. And with 2 extractors, that's going to take a year and a day to get enough to actually get 40 to drop that. And I'm sure in that time, Subsector is, just going to get completely hammered. We do see a scan that just dropped in Subsector. Malga coming in there alone. We're just going to see what this looks like. Flashlights are on. He's going after this tunnel entrance to make sure he denies any fast reinforcements. We're seeing Marine kills all over the map as these Marines converge down into Subsector. This tunnel entrance is definitely going to go down. He's being harassed by a gorge. Looks like he's going to try to get out of there. Oh! Levsteel does end up taking him down. Right at the last minute, we're seeing now these Marines. That Marine just slammed up against this wall. Oh, look at that. Sneaky little carapace shell there. That's cute. So they get taken out there. Mythosiris comes back through from just shooting up Subsector and trying to kill this exit point for cargo. It looks like he will end up actually taking that down because he's got that level 3 shotgun. He's got that jetpack. We're seeing a little bit of harassment happening in Nanogrid. 1 RT for RadicaL. I mean, I can't believe they're actually still in this game. Here comes a beacon to get everybody off the field, rest and resupplied, and everyone resupplied with a jetpack. Verslayer going to the Proto Lab and buying one as well. Weapons 3, Armor 3 for these Marines. I mean, they need to make their move. They need to close this shut, like now. And we're still seeing a little bit of annoying harassment in control. So here we go. 5 Marines, all coming into Subsector. Looks like they're gonna lock this down. Let's see what this looks like. Let me see if I can get a good view of the Marines screaming in here. Lots of firing going on. Lots of fighting, and there we go. Good game. Allen goes down. Here we go. I know good game has been called already. Very good job to RadicaL. We're trying to get this down. hard.day wins 3-1. A fantastic game.